Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy. If you don't know who I am by now, I go by the name of Alec. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are doing great. And yeah, we're back with another video, man. And today we got a good one for you guys. This one's called Women Fail to Get Comedian Canceled. And this channel, I'm gonna link it down in the description below, but it's by this guy named Araco TV. I'm sorry if I butchered that, bro. Without further ado, if you're new to this channel, go ahead, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those post notifications so you know when I upload. Without further ado, now let's just get into the video. I'm done talking.
That's right, got canceled on your podcast.
Well, I think it was just guys being guys.
Guys, it was locker room talk.
Locker room talk. And for the most part, people only know Matt from like 1 minute segments on TikTok. And if three dudes
smoking hot.
yeah.
Well, that's what
three dudes if three dudes are having a conversation for an hour, it's inevitable we're gonna be like, yo, start kind of like low-key dumb. Like we're gonna say something.
Yeah.
And then he said something.
Gross low-key.
Yeah, he made a comment.
I have no idea what's going on, by the way.
Shouldn't look like.
So she's talking about a comedian called Matt Rife who's blown up loads since TikTok's come around. And I think he's blown up not only because he's funny and he's a decent comedian, but also because women are obsessed with him on TikTok.
Women go crazy for Matt Rife at the show. Yo, y'all are out here passing out. What does guy look like? Cause I mean, shoot.
I'll make more jokes about it when she's
That's crazy. My death rose last meal. Oh, Matt Rife, of course. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Yo, Matt Rife. He was on I know him more from like Wild and Out. But then he started doing comedian, and I see his shorts all the time. He's actually really funny.
We'll just tell them we're gonna meet out in the back. No. I love you too. You're very sweet. Yeah. Yes. Oh man, I wish you would love listening to me.
You look so good.
One of us has to.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, what do y'all be doing at Matt Rife's comedy shows that he has to tweet this?
Wait. This is a wild thing to have to say. But ladies, please do not come to my shows to be drunk and loud and ruin jokes. There are plenty of people who come to watch my comedy and they deserve their money's worth. Yo, you know how bad it has to be at his shows for him to be like have to say this publicly?
Y'all cutting up? Like, I get it. Matt's a decent looking dude. You want to shoot your shot, but like, if you're being annoying and a drunken idiot, do you think that you
cut
really
that
want
out.
a
He
shot?
got it.
No.
Nobody's gonna. Is that a skeleton? These people are really simping over
I
this
have
man.
finally figured it out. I have finally realized the true reason why women are going feral for Matt Rife. Now, before you...
Look, it's not rocket science. This woman drags it out forever. Women like him because he's young, he's funny, he's in shape, he's got a lot of popularity, and also he's got great skin. If you want an easy way to improve your skin, then start investing in products.
The shameless plug.
And he said a few things that pissed off all his little TikTok fans. Take a look at this.
Yeah, it's like, what am I supposed to you or thumb wrestle? Like, I don't know.
I mean, both, honestly.
I don't love a giant. I don't want to look down and feel like they're like God left a tag on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little mattress
like I got a return to sender.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I mean?
It's a mattress thing. You can't take it off. You just put it in your mouth and call your
bro,
dad and
it
say, I'm
looks
sorry.
like sometimes it looks like they have a zipper on there. I have to like unveil a real bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm not pussy shaming. It intimidates me.
Now let's start off with this. Women are always joking about the size of a man's.
Yeah?
Whether it's on a podcast, whether it's at a party.
Look, man. Look, I don't think we should be talking about anybody's nether regions down there, but if you dishing it out, you can't be butthurt when it's coming back to you.
Whether it's anywhere, this is a running joke between women. Women always also talk about their preferences. We've seen that a lot on TikTok. I want the man to be over 6 foot tall, earn 6 figures. But as soon as men start talking about their preferences and they don't want a woman to be overweight, all of a sudden that's misogynistic. Also, Matt Rife is a comedian. Comedians say savage things.
They say wild stuff. Yeah, hold up. I'm sorry I keep on pausing, but like, bro, like he said, he's a comedian. Comedians be saying the most off-the-wall stuff. It's hit or miss. This is their job. This is their life. So, of course, they're going to say stuff that's going to rub you the wrong way. But, like, they're a comedian. That's literally their job. And also, too, I know it. So, what used to be so bad is back in the day, I don't know if it's still happening now, but back in the day, especially when I was, like, in high school and stuff, if a boy rejected a girl, all she would have to say is, like, oh, he got a little centimeter, you feel me? And everybody would just laugh, clown. It would be embarrassing for the guys. So like, nah, bro, like come on now, because he's saying it, now it's a problem. Like, people are too sensitive, man.
If you're a fan of comedy or a comedian, then you'd understand that. But the problem is, I think, is a lot of these women that support him from TikTok probably weren't even fans of comedy before. They're probably all extra sensitive, and they've probably all got this idea in their head that they've got a chance with a guy.
I have thoughts on Matt Rife. I've been obsessed with him too because he's adorable and funny and hot. Even more so, I became obsessed with him when he said he was into MILFs, or women in their early 40s, because that's me. Listen, I'm married. I don't actually want the kid.
Are you sure about that?
But
Nope, not even gonna say it.
Keeping this sort of fantasy alive. I think the bigger issue with what he said on the podcast was that he alienated his fan base. When women fantasize about a man, obviously they want to believe that they could potentially be this man's type.
As soon as he says one thing that offends him, then they're out with the pitchforks ready to cancel him.
Right.
I promised myself I wasn't going to get involved in this Matt Rife situation.
But you did, so why are you saying
He's
that?
been blocked for a while because, as somebody with a touch of autism, the special interest in psychology and microexpressions, I learned long ago what he was. He did a roast of a girl at one point that went too far, and you could see the visceral anger and disgust microexpression underneath the roast he was asked to do. He meant it. It wasn't a joke. And that was the moment I knew it.
Dude, shut up. He roasted her. He's probably been roasted several times before. In fact, there's a couple times he's been roasted really badly on Wild and Out. You saying all this, yeah, he meant it. You can tell by the angle of his eyes as he was squinting. Like, bro, you're not God. You don't know him. Like, come on,
right.
bro.
300 for that and 2,000 for this.
Ads?
Way too expensive. But today I'm going to show you guys how to get
Not
all
today,
this stuff for a lot
Edby.
cheap.
I'm here to tell you right now.
We don't care.
We don't care.
I know that violence is not the answer.
The way you guys had to watch the podcast to
Yes,
realize
it is.
Matt Rife is actually not funny.
Respectfully, stick to the comedic shows. Don't talk about women and their bodies. Someone said to be stressed over a man you never would have had a chance with is wild. First off, the fact that you would even think that I have that lowest standards is iconic.
Couple things that I dislike. They're saying the word respectfully or disrespectfully after you're about to say something quite the opposite. The zodiac signs, Lord, don't get me started on that. And this person who we don't care about, who thinks that they would lower their standards with a good-looking guy like Matt Rife. Man, can we just stop the cap, please?
Sorry,
Let's just be
I'm
real.
not here for men objectifying women. Hi, Matt.
That's why you got cancelled on your podcast.
Just like Matt Rife himself said in the comment section, not at all. Of course he's not being cancelled. He's still everywhere. He's still doing shows. He's still getting followers. He's still got female fans. He's even got female fans that have come out and defended him.
The fact that women on the internet, specifically on TikTok, are trying to cancel Matt Rife right now is fucking hilarious to me. Because y'all remember about a month ago when we got Matt Rife taking his belt off with one hand trending? Yeah. All the women sexualizing him.
Shut up. No, listen.
The one-handed belt.
Take my belt off?
now that he has clarified that you're not his
type, you're
now
mad. Like,
well, I don't know why your feelings are hurt now. You didn't have a chance in hell. And now you're just mad that he has clarified that you don't have a chance.
This is actual comedy. So y'all are trying to cancel this comedian for going on a podcast talking about how he likes certain features in a woman because that's his preference, but also dislikes certain features in a woman's physicality.
Make it make sense.
Cool. All right. Alright, so trip on this. Wasn't it us females that were objectifying that man in the first place from day one? I don't know. I remember those viral videos. How about you guys, huh? Isn't it also us that are constantly going viral for talking about how, like, we don't want no bald, short-headed, chicken-ass leg motherfucker? Yeah, right? Because I'm guilty of it too. Listen, I've gone viral too many fucking times by people like you that supported me for objectifying men on camera, talking about what I like and don't like in a man.
Today's unpopular opinion, and I know I'm going to cop some shit from the ladies for this one. My For You page is literally filled with f***ing females going nuts because Matt Rife has a preference of what he likes. You Sheilas are out here acting like your Tinder bio is like, I want 6'7", tall, dark, and handsome.
bro, like y'all got all these crazy standards.
Big old donkey schlong. The only way I'm getting offended by something on
Don-
this app is
donkey
that I
schlong.
feel like they're directing it at me.
That's
Like, if
funny.
I was in the shower and I looked down and I saw a big old Dumbo ear flaps like flapping about. Holy fuck, he must be talking about me.
We're just living in times now where everyone's super sensitive and everyone wants to play the victim. But a lot of
sensitive,
those
bro.
people that do that are miserable. And it seems that Matt Rife understands that.
You know what? Good to be upset. I can't feel bad for everybody. I can't get upset.
Yeah.
People, because that's what people do online most of the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's their entire personalities. They go, let's cancel this. This is not okay. This is not okay. This is not okay. Your life sounds absolutely miserable. You're
Yeah.
so worried about
Sounds
all
terrible.
the wrong going on in the world. You're not even enjoying yourself.
The guy did nothing wrong other than speak about his preference. If a woman had
Somebody
been speaking
speaks
about
their
the same
mind.
topics that he had, which we've heard loads of times, they wouldn't even mention the word cancel. If he ignores all the Muppets and he just keeps doing what he's doing, he's only going to get bigger and better. He's actually a really good comedian. Take a look at this.
He's very funny.
Well, that's loyalty. It sounds like if he anybody, it should be the mother of his child, no? Am I crazy for this one? It kind of sounds like you breaking up a family.
Hey. I ain't never thought about it like that. Nah, just
He's still in his house with his wife and his baby. The audacity of this man to live happily ever after. What's the problem? He doesn't f with her? Yes, he's lying.
Yeah.
He's giving therapy.
That's what we call a blatant lie. I mean, maybe he shouldn't be dating you on the side if he is actually interested in her. I will say that. How long have you been seeing him for? 4 months. That's tough. You know what? This is a little too early to be having this many red flags, to be honest. Like this big of a problem this early on in the relationship, it might not work out. So my best advice would be to either, I'd say, break up with him or also get pregnant. Play this bitch's game, okay? Oh, that's hot. Damn. How are they?
You gotta do what you gotta do. A mother's job never stops. It's an ongoing clock.
It sounds like you do something very well that she doesn't.
Like raise her child? Maybe you might be the best mom for this situation. I don't know. Man, this is the coolest episode of Dr. Phil I've ever been on. This shit is all over the place. By the way, this isn't normally how this crowd work goes. Usually someone will be like, they wear flip-flops or something silly, but y'all are like, no, my life is in pieces.
Did she come for a comedy show or therapy? So as you can see, the guy's quite quick-witted. He does a lot of crowd work. It reminds me a bit of Andrew Schultz. And in a lot of the other clips where he's gone viral, he's talking to women, which is why I think, like I said before, that a lot of these women have got their little panties in a twist.
I seem frustrated. A gift maybe help? Maybe after the show.
And to all the Muppets who are actually trying to cancel this young guy for talking about his preferences and maybe even joking because he's a
But you know what's crazy about this situation? I didn't even peep this until I actually watched this video. He was showing up heavy on my YouTube shorts, heavy. All his comedian, and every single one of his shorts had to do with a woman sexualizing him. But for like the past week, I haven't seen any videos on him, and this explains why. I didn't even know he got canceled. I'm not even gonna lie.
Comedian. Well, there's only one place all those Muppets belong.
She belongs to the streets. Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, look, we gotta talk about it, man. All I can say is we live in a time to where any little thing hurts a specific type of group. We just gotta toughen up. Like, you can't say words and not be able to take them. Like, you did the action, now you gotta take what's the energy that you brought out. Like, that's why, you know, like what Jesus said, you know what I'm saying? Love your neighbor as yourself, because if you did that, we wouldn't have these problems. We wouldn't be sexualizing people. And then when somebody talks about a preference that they have, we don't ostracize them and try and cancel them, which is crazy, because a lot of women, not all women, because there's a lot of amazing women out there. I'm like, I don't hate women or nothing like that. There's a lot of great women out there. But if we're talking about types, if we're talking about your preference, there's nothing wrong with that. If you feel offended because a guy or a girl has a certain type, then that means that you're dealing with some insecurities that you haven't addressed yet. You haven't brought to God. You haven't brought to Jesus to try and fix these things. Like, come on, man. Like what are we doing, bro? Like, we're living in too much of a sensitive world to where we're allowing more insensitive things to happen, which is crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these videos like this, man. I really do enjoy watching these videos. It just brings a lot of perspective, just on both sides of like of genders. Mainly for men, for this guy, because he is a guy. That's what he really focuses on. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoy it, man. Like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you know when I upload. And stay blessed, and never, ever, ever live a life full of stress. It's your boy Alec, and I'm out. Peace. Yeah.